is Max Access, where Mackenzie Barwell takes you closer to members of Forge FC off the pitch on the Forge Audio Network.
Have you ever podcasted? Okay, let's go.
I've never podcasted, no. How close do I gotta hold it?
Yeah, you gotta hold it pretty close. That's
okay.
what I was gonna say.
I've never podcasted. I've never done stuff like this. I'm not a guy for the media, if you didn't know. Yeah.
No, yes you are.
No, I'm not.
I feel like you've gotten progressively better though.
Yeah, I'm like confident enough to talk, but I just don't like doing it. Like that style of thing, yeah. Like I don't like putting myself out there, but
sorry.
You asked for it, so we're doing it.
How were you with media at the beginning of your pro career?
At the beginning?
Like, do you remember an interview where you just left and was like...
Yeah, probably. Even nowadays, you say some stuff, you're like, why did I say that? I should have said something different, but like, it's whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, this is Max Access, so it's more chill.
Okay.
We're not going to get into anything too intense in terms of soccer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask a couple questions, and then I have a few hot takes / rapid fire at the end for you.
Okay.
I did tell you I looked through your Wikipedia, though, so I know some things.
You did tell me you're going to roast me, so...
I don't know if I'm going to roast.
Yeah, I went in the locker room and I was like, there's not much on my Wikipedia, actually, that you could roast me for. Unless it's like a bad picture or something.
Yeah, I got to make something up. Okay, the one thing I actually don't know is where you're from. Is that BC or Vancouver?
Yeah, I'm from Vancouver.
Okay.
Born there, raised there.
Stop looking at my
I'm
notes.
not trying to, but it's like right there. It's hard not to. Yeah, I'm from Vancouver, BC. Grew up there pretty much my whole life.
What do you miss most about living on the coast? Not that Hamilton isn't great, of course.
Hamilton is great. What do I miss the most? The beaches. Yeah, I'm a beach guy. I love the beach. So summers here are not as great. I got to go all the way to like St. Catharines for like a decent beach.
Yeah, yeah. Was that something that you guys would just always do on weekends and stuff? Like how accessible was it? Sorry, this is like super far-fetched for me.
No, there's like 6 or 7 like nice beaches. Obviously, it's not like Mexico.
Yeah.
But it's still like you go to the beach and there's nice sand. You can go in the water. It's nice, right? So it's just like it's just an easy thing to do that costs no money and it's just like nice, right?
Oh, that's so good. But you're not having like a strawberry daiquiri on the side of the...
What's that?
Come on. Are you
strawberry
serious?
daiquiri?
Are you serious?
I never even heard those words
Corey,
together.
surely you know what I'm talking about, right? Well, you said it's not like a...
Oh, alcoholic beverage? No.
Yeah. Or like a... What's the one with the pineapple?
Pina colada. Okay, I've had a pina colada.
Yeah, sorry. I was actually trying to think of that, but then I couldn't, so I went strawberry daiquiri.
I might have to search that up. Now, my drink of choice is, you're going to think it's weird, but I drink like that much of the Corona, and then I put Clamato juice in it.
Nope.
You got to try it. Try it before you hate on me. Just try it.
Are you serious?
I could just sit on my driveway. Okay, this, I don't know if this should be on
your driveway?
On my driveway with Clamato there. Let's say like a 2-pack, 3-pack of Coronas, just to be safe for the interview. And then just a nice cold glass, and then... start mixing.
Is it like a really big jug of Clamato juice? Like, do you sit there with the whole...
Yeah. I don't finish the whole thing.
Well,
but
I was just going to say, if you have a pack of Coronas, you can't just have one can.
I'm telling you, try it. I'm telling you. Just try it once. If you like do you like Caesar?
Yeah, I don't mind Caesars.
Yeah, if you like a Caesar, it's good.
But the beer Caesar combo is something I've never heard before.
Fair enough.
I respect it, though.
You just try it. Just try it one time, yeah.
Did that start in BC? Like, did you and your friends? How did you come up with that combo?
So my best friend and I were just hanging out one night, and his dad came, and we were drinking. He made, like, my best friend works in the restaurant business.
Oh, nice.
So he made us Clamatos. They were good. His dad comes in with a couple of beers, and he's like, you got to try this. And he does it, and we're like, there's no way this tastes good. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's just refreshing, and just like on a nice like summer's day.
Yeah.
So
quenches the thirst as well.
So good, exactly.
Firing on all cylinders. Okay, what do you call it?
This is like, I'm alcoholic. This is not good.
No. I don't know how we got here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is not good.
I didn't mean to put you in this position, but we're good. Okay, listen. You started playing soccer at the age of 3. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. Yeah, my dad was a big soccer fan my whole life. My family's half Italian, half Persian, so like a lot of soccer running in the blood.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask. Being Italian, do a lot of your siblings, I don't know if you have any, but is that like the biggest sport?
Yeah, for sure. Like whole family is like together watching like Euros, World Cups. That's probably like my first memories as like a 6-year-old watching like the World Cup when they won. So it kind of worked out well that I was able to watch that. My sisters both played for a bit and then stopped, didn't really care. But yeah, my whole family is like soccer fans. Yeah,
so a couple sisters, you said?
Yeah, I got 2 younger sisters.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then was there a team or club that your family followed growing up, or was it?
Weirdly enough, my dad's a Milan fan, but I'm a Juventus fan.
Oh, okay.
So just my favorite player played for the team at the time, so I kind of just fell in love with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Italian like Serie A has been big in our house for a long time now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how'd you get away with having a different favorite team than your dad?
Weird, but my favorite player growing up was Del Piero because he
Okay.
has my name, Alessandro Del Piero. He played for Juventus at the time. He was the captain, the best player. So I liked him and then started watching more of Juventus because of him and then just started liking the team.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Simple story, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your career now because we know that you were with Pacific prior to Forge, but I want to talk about how you ended up in the CPL in general. Can you give us like the Coles notes of maybe the series of events that led to you being here now?
Yeah, so around like age 17, I wanted to go into the professional game, and at the time the Whitecaps weren't interested in me personally. So I decided to move abroad, leave the club, and I went to Bulgaria for a year and a half. I was there for a year and a half from 17 to 19. Yeah, you got those in your notes. That Wikipedia is pretty good. Good research.
Bulgaria in 2017.
Yeah, exactly that. I left in 2017 to Bulgaria. I was there for a year and a half. I couldn't sign for the first team. And then CPL started to become a thing in 2019. So a year and a half later, there was some talks. I had known the assistant coach, who's now the main coach of Pacific.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he contacted me. He was like, what's going on? That was like, I think the first season started in like the January similar. So he started talking in November, October time. And then it was just a good idea. Victoria's near home. It's just like a ferry right away. And then, yeah, since that time, like October, November of 2019 or 2018 actually, would have been when I had the idea of coming back to the CPL.
Right. Well, that's kind of perfect for you coming back to your hometown-ish. What was it like moving away at like such a young age?
Yeah, it's a weird one. I always wanted to be a pro player. I think like that was at the forefront of my mind, so it kind of made it easier knowing that when I didn't go on trial, but I played a tournament in the country, and the sporting director of the club was like really high on me, wanted me to come, so that always makes it like easier, you know?
Knowing that you have that, yeah.
Exactly. Like they're showing like real interest in you. You know you want to be a pro. It kind of just like worked out in like a lot of ways. So it just became easy. And then at like 17, the way I say it is you're not really thinking. You're just kind of doing things like what you want to do, right?
Yeah.
And my parents were like, if you really want to do this, you could do it. And my head was like, yeah, I just want to try it. Might as well. And then you just kind of do it. For honestly, that year and a half, I was just kind of doing things.
Yeah.
Like I was just going to training. I was living my life. I was coming home. I was hanging out with guys on the team. Like studying, I did some school online. I was just kind of doing things and without
and you don't
thinking.
think much about it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too bad we don't all have that like mindset for the rest of your
right.
life.
Yeah, I agree.
What was the living situation when you're out there? You said you lived with like some teammates.
So we lived in an apartment. I was there in a hotel for about half a year, and then finding an apartment. But you live alone. But everyone is kind of in the same building, and it's near the stadium. It's near like the gym, so it's kind of like easy access for everything.
So you're 17, living alone now in the hotel for the first 6. How did you what did you make for yourself? What did you cook?
Like terrible stuff.
Just
like
awful food.
I was having coffee for breakfast because everyone drinks coffee there. And then I was having like Nutella sandwich before training.
No.
After training, like cereal. Yeah, like 17-year-old. I never cooked in my life before that.
Joe would be mortified if he heard your coach.
Yeah, he'd be cheesed at me for like 6 years ago. Just like terrible meals. I was so lucky that, like I was saying, the club was like really nice to me. They wanted me to be there, and the hotel and the apartment both had a restaurant on the ground floor. So I could go there, eat my dinner like for free type of thing.
Okay, and it was probably more nutritious than the Nutella sandwich.
Exactly.
Surely you still make those just every once in a while.
100%. That's like a cheat meal. Nutella sandwiches, yeah. My game day fuel. Not
Yeah.
anymore, but
Whoa, careful there.
no,
it's fine. I can't even flame you for that because I'm on the student like diet right now
What
anyways.
does that consist of?
No comment. This is an interview for you.
Okay.
What would you do if you weren't playing soccer professionally? You said you've always known, but you also went to school. So what was that for?
The beginning years, I kind of just did like general stuff. I did a little bit of sciences and then medicine. My dad used to be in the medical field, so I'd probably go into that. I find it interesting. Cool. Yeah, he did chemistry. I don't think I would do like a chemistry route. I'd do more like maybe biology. I was decent with math, but I don't enjoy physics really. So yeah, along the biology. Obviously now involved in sports. Probably if I were to go to the medical side, I'd probably go into like sports athletic. Yeah. Something like that.
What was your best subject in school? Was it math?
At a young age, math, yeah. Yeah, math used to be decent until, like, my brain went elsewhere, more to sports. So then I kind of, like, didn't put full effort in and stuff like that. But.
Well, it's funny how you say, oh, it's just general, just medicine, biology, general stuff.
I know, it sounds weird, but it's like, you can do the arts way, you can do stuff like that. But for me, it was just like, I knew, like, I had some brain capacity. Might as well try to do something that was along the lines of, like, something a little more difficult.
Totally. And you had seen your dad kind of go that way, too.
Yeah. That helps, too.
Now, I know another big topic of conversation for you, especially being here now, is scoring against Forge in the CPL final to win it for Pacific. So I'd be remiss if I didn't ask about that. Mm-hmm. What do you remember from that moment? Because I was curious to know if you remember seeing some of your teammates now who you didn't know at the time, and, like, you can kind of think back and... Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
I mean, that final was kind of crazy for me, like, personally, obviously scoring in a final. It was weird, though, because before the game, I had a close friend on Pacific, and we were talking, and he kind of knew that I had an idea of going to Forge before the final, yeah. So we were talking, and we were like, it'd be whatever. It'd be nice if we won, and then you would go there. It would kind of make it all right in a way. And then it kind of happened like that, yeah. So I kind of had an idea. I didn't sign or anything already, but I had an idea that I might be heading over to Forge after the season. Yeah, my contract was ending. It just kind of worked. Yeah.
So you put that goal away, and what was going through your head? Like
nothing. If you look at the pictures, nothing is going through my head.
Behind your eyes.
It's just like, oh, I can't believe I scored type of thing, and then running to the team. Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All I remember from that day, it was frigid.
Oh, really?
It was so cold on the field. It was so cold, and I didn't have a pair of gloves, and I was literally, like, shivering the whole, like, trophy celebration, everything. It was so cold that day.
Okay, so you're experiencing shock after you score, but probably also hypothermia.
Yeah, hypothermia was definitely part of the emotions.
That's really funny. What did you appreciate about that transition from Pacific to Forge? And, a lot of these guys have been here since 2019, which, was cool in its own right, but you having another perspective from a different team.
Yeah, the biggest thing I can say is that final kind of changed my mind, like, completely. Like, when you're playing against Forge in bigger matches, they're going to show up. The team, the history of the club is, like, they're going to show up for the big games. So then you kind of see, like, the best of them. And in that final, they were a dominant team. They had a lot of chances. They were just playing so nice. So when you're playing against it and you see how difficult it is to defend, you kind of go, okay, this is, like, kind of the football I want to be a part of.
Yeah. So okay, cool. Yeah. And here you are.
Luckily. Yeah.
I said earlier that I have some, like, hot take, controversial questions for you. We're going to go rapid fire here.
Controversial, okay.
Well, yeah, kind of. Pineapple on pizza?
I've never actually had it, so I don't even know.
Are you serious?
I've never had it, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Yeah, T loves it, but I've never had it, yeah. Well, because, like, at a time it was like a sin for, like, an Italian to put pineapple on pizza.
True.
And then so I was like, I'm not doing this. But at this point, I'm like, I might as well try it one day, but I haven't tried it yet.
Okay, please get back to me when you do that.
Okay, I will.
Is the 5-second rule valid?
Yeah. No, I do like a minute rule. That thing could be on the ground for a minute. I'll still eat it. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, well, Corey made a good point at saying that it depends on the floor, so.
Yeah, okay.
Can you agree with that?
If there's hair on it, I gotta, like, wash it, but I'll still eat that thing. Yeah, no, 100%. Sometimes I don't even wash it. I'll eat that. I'm not wasting no food.
No, that's fair. I'm the same. The same.
No, 5-second rule is valid.
But, like, wash is funny because I don't know how much you can get away with washing,
I guess so. Like, a piece of bread falls on the floor, you can't really wash it.
A slice of bread.
Nah, just a couple blows on it and it's fine. I'll eat that.
Okay, I respect it. Is mayonnaise the superior condiment?
To
just
like
any
for me,
other
ketchup
ones?
is like the go, but I mix ketchup and mayo.
Me too.
Yeah, so I think that's the best combo.
Aren't you not allowed to have ketchup?
Yo, this interview is actually exposing me, bro. Yeah, you're right. They did. No one said anything, actually. Coach Joe didn't say anything.
Interesting.
Yeah. Was it after the game they served it or before?
You caught that, Corey?
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
So they served ketchup.
I think everyone in the back of their head was like, oh, there's ketchup here. This is not supposed to be here, but, like, we just ate it.
It's really funny that of all foods, he's like, that's the one that's a no-go.
It's kind of fair. I mean, it has a lot of sugar. Might as well take one thing that, like, everyone is going to abuse a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Okay, but to you, that's really unfortunate for you, I guess, considering it's the superior one.
Yeah.
But good call on the mayo. Ket
It's good,
mix.
yeah.
I do that all the time. I wasn't sure if that was like a normal thing, but
No,
that
that
makes me
one's
feel
good.
better. Outside clothes on your bed or like in your bed. How do you feel
Yeah,
about that?
debatable. I don't know. Most of the time I'm changing when I get home, like
Mm-hmm.
into like my house clothes. But if I'm lazy, I'm just plotting myself right on the bed.
Do you have a robe?
A robe? No. I should get a robe though for like post shower when
Yeah,
I get
you
home.
should.
but- Nah, just a pair of shorts and a shirt. For
I
now.
thought you said like house coat, not house
Oh
clothes.
no, house clothes, house coat, like a nice like big puffer coat for the house. Nah, I just wear my North Face like around the house on a summer's
Your
day.
house coat. Walk inside the
house coat.
door, zip up my North Face.
It's waiting for me just at home.
Okay, expiry dates on food, are they suggestions or do you have to stick exactly by them?
Pretty valid, yeah. Depends what it is. Like if it's like a dairy, definitely I'm not eating that. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we are on the same page.
If it's sometimes if it's meat and it's been in the fridge for like 2 days over, I'll still cook it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's any like scientific way.
No,
of
I
doing
was
it,
just going
but-
to say, what's the amount that you're supposed to wait if it's like thawed in the fridge? Like a day
my mom
or a
always
couple
tells me a
hours?
couple days. Yeah, she's
Oh,
like,
okay,
okay, a
okay,
couple
okay.
days, don't eat that. But like if it's a week, don't eat that.
I have a feeling 17-year-old you in Bulgaria would have had some different
sure.
responses.
For sure.
Maybe the milk a couple days old in the
Yeah,
fridge
for
would
sure.
have
I'm
been
not
in the
wasting
cereal.
nothing. No. Just like my 5-second rule, I'm not wasting no
Yeah.
food if I can help it.
Are Crocs essential? Should everybody have a pair?
Should everyone have a pair of Crocs? I don't have a pair of Crocs, so I'm gonna say no. But
I think everyone should have a pair of slides.
slides, yeah.
You know?
Well, you definitely use slides to go to the beach, so slides are,
Right.
are essential. Crocs is more like a fashion statement, I feel, at this point.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like people, it's like a style now,
Hmm.
Crocs.
Okay. I I think if I wear Crocs, it's for functional reasons and not fashion.
Function? Like in what way? Like protection of the toes? That's always what I think of them because like you could wear flip
Protection of the
flops. Yeah,
toes.
that's what I always thought. Like that's the reason for Crocs is like for kids to protect their toes instead of wearing sandals.
You know what? That could also be true. I'm more talking about like, for example, I go and play a soccer game, come back, and now my feet are all sweaty, so
Yeah.
I take off. I would just like some airflow.
Yeah, that's
Not necessarily
fair.
the
That's fair.
protection of the toes.
I'm just thinking logical over
Yeah.
here.
And you know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
That's probably a reason for a lot of people.
That's what I originally thought they were for.
Do you have a hot take just in general?
A hot take? Damn, I'm not gonna be able to think of one. Can't. I don't know. I don't think
I
I'm
think
gonna be
if
able to
I
think
have a
of
hot
one.
take, olives are bad.
Ooh, olives are bad? Really?
I feel,
every olive?
I feel like I'm allergic out.
Really?
Yes.
That bad?
It's really
Every
bad.
olive. That's kind of crazy to think.
Are there some olives that are like less intense than others?
Yeah, I think like they have
Really?
different tastes. Yeah.
I'm like scared of every single one.
Nah, there's a lot of different olives. I think in my household we have like a couple different olives. Ever try it?
Couple different kinds.
We can't get into this.
No, yeah, you're right.
Start
you're
asking you about all the different olives you've had. I don't know. I have no hot takes right now.
right. Okay, you know what? That's fair. You can get back to me on that.
Yeah,
And what
might
was the
have
other
to. I
thing
can't
that we
think of
said?
anything.
I thought I needed a review on something else, but maybe that's it. Thank you so much for joining Max
Cool.
Access.
This is cool.
A little
Thank
bit
you for
more
having
chill.
me.
Oh, I'm gonna try the Corona X.
Try it. I'm telling you. Summer
Yeah.
drink.
Okay, tomato
Top summer
juice.
drink.
Thanks for listening to Max Access on the Forge Audio Network. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.
I don't even know. It has a name though. Like it's an actual drink. Yeah. He said the name, but it was so long ago now that I can't even remember. But it is.
Okay,
It's
so it's
got a
not
name.
after you. It's like an actual thing.
No, it's like you can like ask for it in a restaurant.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, it's like
Can
a
you
proper
ask for a
drink.
pack and a massive gallon of
Yeah,
tomato
just bring me
juice?
the whole clamato thing you got. I'll do
All
it
right,
myself.
We're done here.
Thank
Thanks,
you for
Allie.
having me.